Now.
Tell us more.
I will. Our next guests have been inseparable since they were toddlers.
Yeah, Georgia and Daisy from Kent have always shared everything with each other, and now they are sharing a pregnancy.
Yeah, best friends Georgia Barrington and Daisy Hope are with us now to explain more. Welcome, you two.
Yeah, welcome.
This is just such a love fest, though. I love the story so much. I cried when I read it about it.
Oh. So how long have you been friends then, Georgia?
Forever, really. Our dads are best friends, so we've been brought up together.
Yeah.
And we didn't see each other that much kind of growing up because we didn't live super close, but then kind of since teenage years and
inseparable.
Yeah, we've just been
I love
that bit closer.
And Georgia, when you were really young, you got diagnosed with a very rare condition. Tell us a little bit about that.
So it's called MRKH, and it basically means that I was born without a uterus. There's a couple of different types of it, but
you've got ovaries.
Got ovaries, yes. So yeah, found out when I was about 15. And yeah, at the time it was obviously very upsetting.
Well, you were quite young, but it was devastating because you've always wanted to have children, haven't you? You've always wanted to be a mom.
Yeah.
In comes your mate, who's 15 years old at the time.
Yeah.
And Daisy, you, without hesitation, said, you know what, you can borrow my womb.
Well, because I just knew how much it meant to George, and if anyone deserves to be a mum, it's her. And I just knew in that moment that I just wanted her to be OK and, you know, that she was going to, like, live her teenage years knowing that it wasn't the end of the world. But
what I love about this is you said this when you're 15, which is, like, of course you said this when you're 15 because you're a good friend when you're 15, right? But to actually, you know, fast forward to now, and did you write a letter, I think, when you were 15?
I can't remember if I wrote a letter, but I got a letter back from George that said, you know, saying that you would carry my child for me. I'm so grateful, and even if it doesn't happen, like, just having you by my side is enough. And
so nice.
Yeah.
She was probably there writing fan mail to take that or something. I've got to write one to Daisy. It's such a nice story. Yeah. So when did you decide for this to happen? Because it's been a while in the making, isn't it?
So it's been years and years. So obviously we first spoke about this about a decade ago now, over a decade ago. But then it sort of wasn't something we spoke about again. We carried on with our lives, we partied, we had fun. And then it wasn't until I met my partner, Ollie, and fell in love and had Amelia, that when she came into the world, I just thought, oh, my goodness, like, Georgia needs to experience this.
And what's so lovely is, Georgia, you decided your career path was to be a midwife.
Yeah.
You actually delivered Amelia. You was the midwife at the time.
Yeah.
That must have been just beautiful.
Oh,
your best friend delivering her baby.
Day. It was the best day at work ever. And it just felt like we were hanging out, didn't it?
That's because I had an epidural.
It was a lovely day.
Yeah,
this is great!
Burger King.
And then there was a baby at the end, so it's lovely.
And then, so did you get in touch with her? Were you at home one day and got the phone?
No, so we just went for coffee afterwards because me and George obviously would just hang out all the time, and she was always there helping me with Amelia and everything, and she's been amazing throughout my journey into motherhood. And we just went for a Costa, I think, and I just said, look, I want you to know the offer still stands. If you want to experience this, let's look into it. Like, I'm here for you. And we did. We started it sort of pretty soon after that.
It would have been great if it was the other way around and you suddenly get that call and go, about that letter you...
Yeah, do you remember that?
So the wheels went into motion. You started having IVF.
Yeah. Yeah, so with Amelia, it was, I was very lucky and blessed that it was a very smooth and natural pregnancy. Didn't have to have any sort of IVF or anything. And then, obviously, for Georgia and Lloyd's baby, because it's their embryo, nothing to do with me, there was a lot of IVF. I was lucky enough to not have injections, but I did have to have medication, didn't I?
Yeah.
For quite a while.
So I suppose, Georgia, you was a little bit more hesitant in the sense that you had quite a lot of medical knowledge.
Yeah.
So you knew what her body was going to go through. Yeah. And what it entailed.
Yeah, and I always, when she first offered it and I knew I wanted to be a midwife, I'd always said, I want you to complete your family before you do anything like this for me, just in case there was anything to happen. Yeah. But Daisy, kind of just the amazing person she is, always just said, I'd rather us both have one than me have two and you have none.
Oh, my gosh,
so,
I could cry.
I know.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful friendship that you have.
How are both your partners? What do they both think?
Oh, they're amazing. Yeah, it's
and
so funny.
They do think it's amazing. I think Lloyd, initially, you know, it's quite a hard thing to wrap your head around that someone else is having your baby, but I think because he's so close to you and we're all, like, such good friends, yeah, he thinks it's amazing. Right. Yeah, we just feel so lucky.
Yeah, Ollie's been so supportive. I honestly couldn't do any of this without him. He is the best thing that's ever happened to me, and he gave me beautiful Amelia, and, yeah, we're so lucky.
So fast forward, the first egg donation, it worked.
Yeah.
but unfortunately, sadly, he did lose that pregnancy and in miscarriage.
Yeah.
So you then tried again.
Yeah.
But that one worked, and that's the one which
This is
we
the
have
one.
right now.
Yeah.
So how many weeks are you now?
We are 26 weeks on Sunday. We were just saying on the way up, we're losing count, aren't we? It's all
Yeah,
gone
it's
so
going
quickly,
really quick
but-
now.
Georgia, are you like really protective of Daisy? You're like, excuse me, could you stand back? It's very important.
Yeah, everyone just can't
Oh,
go.
no.
Yeah.
It's just
lovely.
surreal, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So when this baby's born, I'm so interested in everything. Will you start breastfeeding? Because are you taking medication?
Yeah, so I'm going to induce lactation. So I've started taking medication from when she was about 8 weeks pregnant, and then it's quite a hard process and quite a lot of work, but it will be worth it. From about 32, 33 weeks pregnant, I then start pumping kind of around the clock until the baby's
And you've just got to
here.
keep doing it.
Yeah, just to stimulate, and then hopefully the baby will feed straight after delivery.
Wow.
Amazing what our bodies can do.
I know.
Yeah,
Amazing.
that was crazy.
What about your daughter? Have you explained, like, it's just a friend?
Yeah,
not
oh,
your
it's
brother-
absolutely
not
just
your
a
sister
friend.
or brother?
I think Amelia is more than happy with just being our only one. She loves it. She runs the roost, doesn't she? Bless
Yeah.
her. But yeah, we've just always said this is going to be your best friend. Like, would you like Gigi to have a baby? She knows that Mummy's carrying Gigi's baby. We're very open. We were open from the beginning. Sadly, when we miscarried, we did have to just sort of navigate that by going very quiet for a little while. So for Amelia, poor Amelia, Mummy has been pregnant for about a year
Yeah,
now.
she thinks this baby's been
been a
cooking
long
for a long
time.
time.
Yeah.
You're not used to when you aren't pregnant, right?
Yeah.
And so how is it going to work when you have... So you can't deliver the baby, can you? Like, you can't
No,
feed them.
so I'm not gonna. I will be
You're too
off
invested.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's too much to think about, and I want to be there to support Daisy as like a birth partner and kind of prepare myself to become a mum, really.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're gonna have one of my close colleagues look after us, and then if it's all going well and it looks like the baby's just gonna pop out, then I might pop some gloves on and just catch the baby
Fingers
at
crossed.
the end. I can't catch everyone else's baby and not my own.
What a lovely
Isn't it?
story of friendship. And have you got these bracelets as well?
Yeah,
So
we
when
haven't
the
got them
baby
on
kicks-
today.
So we're charging.
So when the baby kicks, you'll press it, Daisy.
And then
you'll
Georgie gets the
feel it.
buzz.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
too
Isn't
much.
that nice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know exactly what's happening at all times.
Yeah.
But you're feeling them kick now, aren't
Oh,
you?
yeah.
So it's,
This morning on the way up here, having a party.
Yeah.
I think they knew
Obviously
they were
the
going to be on
nerves.
telly.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, this is so good.
Lovely,
I
isn't
can't wait. Will you stay in touch with us?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
send us lots of pictures. I suppose
Yeah.
it's going to be online because.
Well, we share it. I share it on my TikTok. We shared like the whole journey.
I mean, that's
so
blown
far.
up, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's
How
how
this
it
all
kind
happened,
of
right?
it all happened.
You've on
yeah.
the show.
It's the reason why she's sitting on this
Yeah.
sofa.
It is good old TikTok.
That's
Very
the tip of the
surreal. I
topic.
love a bit of TikTok. Oh, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having
us.
And best of luck
Yeah.
Thank you.
with the birth and
How are your whole
everything.
families? It must be... I mean, your dad's like...
Oh, I know. So
Oh, my dad is
excited.
doing my head in it. He's saying, come on, Daisy, keep this up, keep
Yeah.
this up.
Oh, so
No,
nice.
they're very excited.
I bet they're
Yeah.
thrilled.
They are, yeah.
Congratulations. to
We're
both of
excited.
you. That's-
Brilliant. Good luck with that.
Not nervous anymore, are you?
No, we feel better now.
Thank you so much for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload new content every single day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the morning.